Hello everybody and welcome back to He Makes Me Play. I am Marius and I make other people play video games because I am blind. I cannot see, but they can. And today I'm here again with Vincent. Hello Vincent.
Hi Marius.
Vincent is sitting across from me and you can not see him except maybe in my glasses. Is that true, Vincent? Can they see you?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm there.
Yeah, and we're about to play Disco Elysium again, Vincent.
Yeah.
What did we do last time?
Oh God, it's
We
been so
took
long.
care of a motor carriage, is what we did. I can
Right.
answer my own question.
Yes, and we moved on to a fishing village, I believe. Or well,
We're on our way to get some signatures from a fishing village.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for Everett. So more main quest. We kind of got sidetracked by this motor carriage without our consent, really. It just like we got planted on a playground swing set and had to spend probably 2 hours sitting there, and just because there was no other dialogue option.
Yeah, literally 2 hours. We
Yeah.
started at 9:30 and now it's 11:20.
Yes.
So
And it kind of seemed really dickish because Kim seemed to sort of know from the start that we were the one who drove that car. So yeah, it was weird. We did get our badge though.
yes,
Yeah.
actually, let's take a look at that.
Yeah, we never
for
looked
one
at
moment.
that, I think. Yeah.
We also
We got a cool commander jacket.
yes, we're wearing that.
That's like a super good magic item.
It has these weird white squares on it, which
Well,
is
that is the symbol for the RCM.
yeah. This is such a weird symbol though. But yeah, okay.
Seems very unspecific.
We also got a banged up fuel canister, and there it is, the RCM badge, LTN-2JFR Dubois.
Okay.
Oh, we also have a white envelope, but one thing after another. It says, thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing you see a man stare back at you, a younger version of you,
Oh,
already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the outside.
okay.
And we can actually interact with it.
Of course.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
We can yell out, "I found my badge!"
Yeah, sure.
At least something good came out of all this.
The lieutenant glances at the badge in your hands.
Do we get XP or
Yes.
secret task?
We gained 10 XP, and no, we had
Had an
that
actual
task, yeah.
not so secret task. Yeah, I remember we even told our precinct that we lost it. Maybe we
Right.
can radio them again and tell that we found it.
Hey, they will be so proud.
Yeah,
of
maybe
us.
we just tell our partner who is at the Whirling and Rags.
Right. That's
Yeah.
probably a better choice. We can study it now.
Yes.
So let's see.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
All
And
right.
We can basically interact with all of them. We have
Seriously?
Wow.
Wow.
Option number 1, look at the photo. Option
Yeah,
number
yeah,
1,
let's just
name
go-
Harriet Dubois.
Go through them.
Okay, so
This will probably be very quick.
right. Like everything in this game.
Yeah.
And we look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
Yes.
It would. Do you want to play your little game?
Oh, it was a skill?
Yes.
Who could be so mean? Half-Light.
Not quite. It's
No.
suggestion.
Okay. And everyone, we play this game where I guess the skill that comes up randomly. Yeah, I don't know. Why would suggestion say that, though? I guess it's
Um,
suggesting something. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. We can ask, how old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
So this was before our disco time or like in the middle of it? I'm confused.
I'm not sure.
How does he... Do you see it?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
We're in the dialogue now.
Well, but still, would you say that that is a disco dude?
No.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
look like it.
Maybe it came later. Okay.
Yeah, more like a clean-cut, shaven appearance.
Right, an actual cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And he looked a lot younger than
Right.
we do.
Well, 10 years can do a lot to you.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we only have one option to go to here, and we say, and he's winking. Why?
Yeah.
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it did on you.
Oh, that's so fascinating that was already going on back then, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we
Huh.
just lost it, right? We just got rid
Yeah,
of
okay,
the
but
expression.
for some reason I assumed, and I see that is wrong, but like I assumed that only started with our drinking excess or something.
Oh, okay.
Right? That we've only been carrying it around for all this time that we've been basically binging in the Whirling in Rags. Yeah, total assumption on my part, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we still wonder, I think, what started all the drinking heavily, right?
Sure, but now I'm also specifically wondering what started that expression and what that could be. Some kind
Yeah.
of neurological disorder? I don't know.
Either that or maybe just too much stress or...
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe both. Who knows? I hope we'll find out.
Well,
Maybe
let's
we need
continue
to. Yeah,
and
let's just continue.
see.
It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. Your hair is brown and slightly curly. Your eyes seem more clear somehow. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun.
Inland?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think what Inland is saying here is what we've already gathered, right? The expression is
Yeah.
showing because...
We're already having problems.
Yeah.
It's already becoming manifest.
Mm-hmm.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Okay. The next point is name. Harrier Dubois. Interestingly enough, not Harry, it's Harrier.
Oh, okay.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name.
Huh,
Whoever
interesting.
told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
And we can say number one, strange. It doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
No, come on. There must be another option.
We can do number two. Wait, what kind of name is Harrier?
Yeah, that's a wait option. Take it.
Yeah.
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
I've never known anyone called that.
Yeah, that are names.
I-
Ironhide?
I know Boxer from StarCraft.
I know Ironhide from Transformers.
Yeah, they sound like feats in a D&D game is what they
Uh-huh.
sound like.
Right.
Boxer feed, Undying feed, Ironhide feed.
Yeah,
okay.
that would be good names.
Yeah.
Well, continue and we'll see.
It's meant to keep you safe.
Empathy.
Endurance.
Oh, okay.
From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
Pain threshold.
Reaction speed.
Oh, okay. I'm not actually good at this game. I think we've established that.
I mean, how many skills are there?
A
16?
million, and
20?
there is really not much to go on, is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now it's time to either accept it or not accept it. And
Yeah,
we can
Sure.
accept it by saying, Harrier Dubois it is.
Yeah.
Or we can say, but I don't want to be Harrier Dubois.
No, not in this playthrough. I mean, with this whole game, it seems to me, is about self-acceptance to some
Mhm.
extent, and accepting the name that is given to you is part of that.
Yes. So we accept it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
Again, so nice.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective
Huh.
when he's not.
That's... Oh, I never noticed that.
Has it
Thanks, authority.
been
It is
doing that?
authority, right?
Not quite.
Ah,
It's
esprit de
pretty
corps?
far, yeah.
Okay, that was my second guess. I haven't noticed him doing that, but he probably did. Honestly, though, he hasn't been angry that
Yeah.
much.
Exactly. I think that's the issue.
Yeah.
We were just too good of an officer for him.
Yeah. Let's watch out for it, though.
Yeah.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information.
The next one is rank LTN-2JFR.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
And we can ask, what is a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Ooh,
Wow.
we are good at our job.
Yeah.
Or they just didn't want us in the field. Either way, we ask,
And yeah. Why did we decline? This is so interesting.
we ask, declined?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
Esprit de corps.
Yes.
Okay. Yep, that's what we are.
We certainly are. And we're not shooting people usually. And
Well, we don't have a gun, so that's
Right.
easy.
And we can ask, what's a décompage? Or we can say,
Sure.
I thought my rank was drunk. Or we can turn back to the document.
No, ask the question about the word I can't say.
Me neither.
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
And we ask, what kings?
Kings like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Oh shit. Authority?
Yes.
Huh.
No.
Because of
Two
the
in a row.
freighter thing?
Guess so.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to like record that, I think.
Yeah.
If you declined it. It just seems weird. Maybe it's done in the real world too, I don't know.
Yeah, no, so why would that make anyone higher on the hierarchy than another one?
Well, I mean that because you could have been theoretically captain, which is de facto higher,
Right.
right?
We
You had
aren't.
that option. No, but like you had that option, others haven't had it. I mean, I do understand it. I still just think it's kind of peculiar.
Yeah. We have a wait option.
Yeah.
It says, wait, satellite officers?
Mm-hmm.
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
Oh, so you promote them as a pair?
Mm-hmm. I guess
Kim
so.
could be our satellite once we get promoted again.
Right.
Not gonna happen. I know.
No. But I am wondering if our other partner
Hmm.
is a satellite partner.
Well, he might be a satellite on the way down, if you know what I mean.
It might well be. Yeah. So we have three options. The first one being, so you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior? Or the second one, so you've been putting up with me because we are of the same rank? Or we can say, thanks for explaining all this, and don't mention it.
I think regarding the first question, he can't have been doing that because up to this point he didn't know that we were his superior. Right? We only just now found the badge.
Right.
And like he obviously didn't quite know who we were. Otherwise he would have told us our name, I'm sure. And I actually tend towards number 3. I don't want to mention it at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
What is to be gained from that?
I'm
pointing out?
thinking that we establish a hierarchy with Kim here. We can either say, well, we are your superior, so keep that in mind, or we can say, well, we're of the same rank, or we can not mention it at all.
Well, I mean, even saying we're of the same rank seems to me like a kind of a little bit of a transgression or like a little bit delusional because de facto speaking, Kim is way higher than us because he is a sane human being.
Yeah,
In
that's a
every
fair
aspect,
point.
he is our minder and guide
Mhm.
through this. He is kind of a guide person. You know, that happens often with like characters that go through the underworld, you know, like Dante. He has that guide, Virgil. Anyway, I'm sorry, that just occurred to me. That Kim is our guide through the underworld. So that's why I vote for number 3. We don't mention it.
Okay.
And by vote, I really mean command, because there's no voting here. What is this, a democracy?
Oh, okay. So we say thanks for explaining all this.
My pleasure.
Okay. We are back to the previous menu.
Right. The badge that was supposed to go quick, right?
We can ask. We can say now. I thought my rank was drunk.
Oh, we're still with the ranks. Okay,
Yeah.
do the drunk. Yeah.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Yeah. Right.
That's very nice.
We can say thanks. That gives me hope.
Yeah.
Or we can say I'm afraid there are no ex-alcoholics. Or the last option. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse.
That is so depressing.
Yeah.
Let's say number 1. Thanks.
Good.
He says with a quick smile.
Ah, wholesome.
And then we turn back to the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads.
I'm really fascinated by how many ways they found to
Yeah, it's the
describe
3rd
this.
time, and it's different every time, I think.
Yeah. Okay, next is the serial number.
Yes, what
Ref
could be
12.
interesting about that?
Well, we'll see.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
All right.
Okay. Next up, date of issue. 7th of November. 50s.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
4 months ago. What happened in the meantime?
Huh.
And
yeah.
also, why don't they get a new fucking picture taken then? You know,
Good point, yeah.
maybe, okay, it's like the 50s. Maybe pictures are expensive. I don't know.
Could be.
Or maybe we changed so extremely in our appearance in the last 4 months. I don't know. You could grow sideburns in 4 months.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a lot that happened.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, skin sag. I mean, okay, if you drink enough, you could probably do that. I might be right.
I could do it.
This was not
Very
a challenge.
likely, I probably have done it at various points in my life.
Let's just continue.
Yeah.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank.
Pain threshold.
Endurance.
Yeah, that was my second guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. So apparently it was very important for us to get that rank.
Yeah, and we were
But-
somewhat of a workaholic or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but then we didn't take the upgrade to
Yeah,
captain.
why? Really makes me wonder. So much story extracted from a simple little badge. Amazing.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going.
Who is that?
Electrochemistry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Inland?
Yes.
I remember that time!
The tie around your neck feels tight suddenly.
That was a good time! We had a good work-drink balance going! What happened, man? Pump it up!
This thing is... I didn't know it was going to be so obnoxious.
This is the best part of the game.
that intensity, man.
We had a good work-drink balance going.
It makes you... Like, if someone talks to you in that tone, makes you not want to agree with anything they say. Especially when they talk about balance of any kind. Okay, can we answer our tie, Vincent?
No, sadly no.
Oh, okay.
We can just go on by asking Precinct 41.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the last part of the batch.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again,
It's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
Yes, yes.
and you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself.
Ooh, who is that? What skill?
Authority.
Oh, okay.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
I think I heard that one before.
Yeah, me too.
Anything else?
No, wait.
All right.
Put the badge away.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep looking for signatures.
We have a white envelope we can interact with.
Where did that come from?
A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett
Oh,
Clare.
that's what we used to mail it back. the
Inside are
signatures.
some legal documents with 2 names printed on them, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required.
Okay.
Do we want to interact with it now or later?
Oh, can we?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't want to open it. Oh.
Me neither, but
I think we're supposed to open it, right? We have to at some point.
also, to me, it doesn't look like it's actually like closed like an envelope.
Mm.
It's just folded.
Let's interact with it.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Right. Everett wanted to build a, quote, youth center,
Right.
end quote.
Mhm.
I think. It sounded almost too nice to be true.
Yeah. You
yeah.
have to be wondering what's his ultimate goal there, right?
Yes, but apparently construction does seem to be involved here,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's what this is about. Anything else?
Well, we have multiple options. We can talk a little bit about it. We can look at it. We can find a loophole in the deal.
That's a check.
Yeah, a white check.
Nice.
A logic medium
Ooh,
11
I like that.
white check.
Let's get into this.
Okay.
What's
so
number 1?
Look at the zoning plan.
Yeah.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
A little bit of a hiccup there in the wasteland.
Oh yeah.
Where?
Where? What?
It says apparently it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square. And somewhere in of the street and the square there was like a cut.
Oh yeah. Oh man, went past me. Not on top
Yeah,
of my
well,
game.
I've been editing.
Good thing I
right?
have you here.
And yeah, that's it. So now we can ask Kim, what do you think of
Yes.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but
Okay. Seems legit according to Kim.
this? Yeah. And then we have the white check. That is
But like, find a loophole in what?
in the deal.
Sure, try it. Why not?
Yeah.
Can still decide what to do with it.
Again, it's logic medium 11, and we are at logic 3. We get no bonuses from the 2 options we just...
So what? 3%?
42%,
Oh, okay.
actually.
Right. It's difficulty 11, and we have +3. Okay.
Yeah. So the average would be 7. And,
Yeah. We're at 10. So we're doing fine.
so let's click it and see.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
Okay.
Do you want to level up logic? Do you feel particularly logical today, Vincent?
Well, let's leave this document for 1 second and
All right.
just take a quick look at what else, what kind
Equipment?
of white checks we have.
Oh, okay. There was some logic thing with Kim, I think.
Right, and I think that's about it.
I don't think we had any super pressing white checks, otherwise we wouldn't have started banking skill points.
Yeah, we have a formidable logic check with Kim, and a medium with the White Angel and that's it.
It has been a useful skill overall, I would say. I wouldn't mind leveling it.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, we can also wait and do the talking first. But I feel by that time we probably have another level up coming up.
Right. Well, we could level up logic and see if we can put any point or any clothes on that give us logic. Let me see if we have anything.
Maybe the ledger? I don't know if we're carrying that.
We have an inter-isolary dress shirt that gives us +1 to logic.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
that's just undress in the street to put this on.
We have also the flip-up glasses with the auditor that give us +1 to logic.
Oh man, I forget all this crap we have.
Oh, yeah.
We should have probably done this before we did that check just now, but okay.
Yeah, well,
Now we'll really ace it.
now I wonder, can we just do it
You
again?
take the legal documents out
No.
of the envelope.
Okay.
Okay. So let's level it up.
Yeah.
We are at +2 at the moment.
Oh.
And that means we're at a total of 6 for logic.
We're really logical.
Yeah, we have already invested 2 skill points in logic.
Yeah, I know. But that's because it came up.
It's a good skill, apparently. Important.
You
For
take
us,
the
at
legal
least.
documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan
Yeah.
in the addendum.
We're at 83% now.
We have to be able to do this. Come on. Ha.
There is no loophole.
Oh, come on.
The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
And we can only
Oh.
ask one thing. Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Yes, good question.
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
So that's the plan.
Uh-huh.
He wants those properties, but why,
Oh,
Vincent?
yeah. Well,
I mean, apparently he already has the space to build a whole house.
yeah, but maybe he just wants more.
Yeah, I don't know. And then change the youth center to something else. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the guy who just wants to develop property and then rent it out and make a lot of money. Right? He does. How do you? What's your take on Everett? He seems like a genuine union guy. He cares about his workers, right?
Yes. So, okay, one idea I have is there maybe he just wants better housing for his workers.
Oh, that's possible. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, but I
Or
would
just,
also-
I also get the feeling he wants to just own this space.
Yeah.
Right? That alone might be the motivation.
I agree. Just, yeah,
Have control.
widen his influence
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
At least we did learn something.
Yeah, and we can say, number 1, look, Kim, point to the photocopy.
It's
These-
blue.
These,
No.
these people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it? Or the other option, the noise will be tough on the villagers, but I guess that's just the cost of progress.
The cost of progress. Yes. No.
Yeah, we are
Uh,
union.
Number 1, we're empathetic, compassionate, and we ask Kim for help. That is our definition.
Yeah. Help, Kim. You are only hope.
I should have seen it.
The lieutenant frowns as he reads over the document again.
Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
And we have a red check. Interfacing, challenging, 12. Okay, let's do this. Commence the forgery.
Oh shit! But we have to decide this now.
No, we can
No?
also just leave.
And then the red check won't go away?
Oh, I don't think so, no.
Right. The point of the red check is we can only do the check once.
Yeah,
But we have multiple points to decide whether we want to do the check.
right.
Okay.
I should also say we have currently a -10 to the check because Everett's people could be watching you here.
Right. We have to find a better spot.
Yeah.
That also heavily implies that we can try it again. This is kind of exciting. I like where this is going. Yeah, let's put it away.
Yeah.
And maybe talk to Isabel and the other person.
And we should probably put on our...
Yeah, put the
Stuff
cool
again.
stuff on again. Not the logic nerd stuff.
Yes, and
But
glasses.
We are very good at logic.
Yeah,
We just have to dress like a dork.
we do. But then we are...
Oh,
indeed good
we
at
solve your puzzle, Everett.
logic. Yeah. And so, yeah. Now that we are done talking to ourselves and Kim, we are still standing on this
I'm
snowy
sorry, do
beach.
you also find the music really loud?
It's a little loud, yeah. I'm
I don't
just
know what
gonna
happened there. But
Turn it a little bit
no,
down.
it's fine. Let's just keep... It'll probably change. We'll keep moving, keep going to dialogue.
Okay, so we're on the snowy beach, and there is something under a tarp, and I think that's at least part of a boat.
Okay.
There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Yeah, hey,
You identified it correctly, Vince.
I did. So proud of myself. There's also a second dot here that we can interact with right next to the ocean. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. Oh, did somebody watch
That
us?
might have been us.
Or it might have been us, yeah, right. They lead further west as far as I can tell.
Oh, let's follow our own tracks.
Yeah, and we can interact with ourselves. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Absolutely us, yes.
Probably both.
Uh-huh. Okay, and we travel further along the beach. There are more boats. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. So there are two boats and one is upside down on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're about to enter the quick travel unlocked. Fisherman Shacks.
Oh, okay. That's convenient, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, there are small small wooden buildings, and more dots to interact with.
Have you lost our tracks?
Yeah, they ended immediately, basically.
Oh, okay.
But they went this way,
Okay.
as far as I could tell.
Maybe we'll... I'm hoping there's some kind of secret that we have planted there or whatever.
Yeah, I'm suspecting that somebody will recognize us from...
As has happened
3 nights
before,
Yeah.
right? Like the little girl at the
Right, yeah.
bookstore
Mhm.
a long, long time ago.
Yeah, but we can still remember.
Shut up. Don't do this.
Well, let's just click more buttons.
Yeah.
Wetting stone, well worn and covered in rust. That's massive for a wetting stone. Okay. And then there's a small house, and it has letters on the roof.
Letters.
Yeah, but they are faded, and it's...
Does it say anything?
I think it's ALLEZ, and then NJUSEN.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably find out. And maybe it's some weird proper name that
Yeah.
we can't think of.
No idea. And we look at the window, and it says white curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. And then there's a second window on the other side. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on the bed.
Okay.
And hey, I just found insulary trousers.
Oh, more clothes.
+1 to Kingdom of Conscience.
But
Isn't that
Wait,
a
how-
thought?
yeah, how does that work exactly?
I have no idea, but wait, we
But
have...
that thought gave us something, right? Is that also an XP generating thing?
let me look it up.
And why would these pants give us bonus to that?
Kingdom of Conscience. Bonuses from thought. Morals, dialogue options here +1 morale. Learning cap for volition raised to 5. Learning cap for logic raised to 5.
Right, there you go with the logic.
But
Yeah, I don't know.
XP.
We want to put it on, see what happens?
Sure.
What pants are we replacing?
We are replacing the flare cut trousers.
Alright, I'm growing a little bit tired of those anywhere. And what do they boost? Savior Flare?
Yes, and... No, actually, they give a minus to savior flare
Hmm.
and +1 to electrochemistry.
Not something I need. honestly.
No. So let's try the Kingdom of Conscience.
Yeah. What do they look like?
Just plain brown trousers with a
Okay.
belt.
So we
No.
look more like a cop now.
It says, tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every aspect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect.
Yeah, perfect for a moralist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
But
But that's kind of who we are.
that means we remember we found boots in the apartment building, I think. And we are wearing them, black monk straps. And
That's
they give
right.
us +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Which would mean the indirect modes of taxation is also a thought.
That's very likely, Vincent. Good thinking. Good thinking of thoughts.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Kingdom of Conscience at the
Yeah,
moment.
has
and
anything
it hasn't
changed?
changed at all.
So what does this do?
I don't know.
I feel like I want to look that up on the Disco wiki or something. This
Hmm.
is a very confusing aspect to me, and I really want to get the maximal mechanical benefit in this game
Yeah.
that is attainable
Uh-huh.
from items. But let's just keep wearing them because the others suck,
Yeah, I agree.
and maybe we'll find out as
Do
we
you-
play.
Want to change our boots?
No, I kind of like them.
Okay. Yeah, the only other pair is the green snakeskin shoes with +1 to composure and -1 to save your fare.
Eh,
But yeah,
it's not that
mm,
great.
Black monk straps works fast.
Yeah.
Oh ho! We have a thought. We can interact with ourselves.
Okay.
Mm. These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
Hasn't there has been a viewer, I think, who has commented on our videos saying that he noticed we always take the moralist sort of neutral option and has pointed out that the game will mock you relentlessly if you try to avoid being political.
Uh-huh.
And Vincent, am I wrong? Am I detecting maybe some of the mockery with these pants and the way the narrator talks about them?
I think you're quite correct.
So please, go on.
Well, we have two options. We can say either, I like regular normal things, or we can say, oops, it's a fashion faux pas, and discard the thought and the pants.
Oh, but Vincent, why? Yes, I do like regular normal things.
Oh, let's take that option then.
Mm-hmm. I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah. Who would like a compromise in the nether regions? Certainly that is preferable to a conflict in your nether regions.
Yeah, let's just continue.
You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
And we just healed another morale point.
Of course we do, because we are moralists.
Mhm.
Also, I like how the narrator kind of had a smirk on his face as he says
Yeah.
that, because otherwise he seems like a horrible monster dude all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool.
And that's it. Yeah, okay. Wait, can we look at Kingdom of Conscience? Is still the same as before. Learning cap for volition, logic raised to 5, and moral dialogue options heal +1.
Yeah. I'm still a little also confused just by the alignment system of this game, I guess, but that's fine. I'll probably understand by the second playthrough. And maybe then it'll be more relevant for me.
Am I insane, or are these letters clearer now?
On the building that you mentioned?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you're insane. Can we go inside?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. I should also say this whole village looks kind of, well, rundown.
Yeah, run down.
So the building we just looked at has like construction material outside of it. There are like wooden planks. The
Mhm.
building next to it is just made out of bricks and doesn't have a roof. And
Doesn't sound quite like a building.
no, it's a work in progress, really.
Okay, sure.
And yeah, there's like a mud pit right outside, which
Who wouldn't like a mud pit?
yeah, and there's a button. I'm gonna press it. Cinder blocks, shard. A makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. and we can sit on or interact with one of the benches next to it.
Okay.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Man, hard as Kim. Stop sitting around, Harry.
We can only end it there. Huh, interesting. Now I wonder if... Okay, either these are just the standard you can sit here and read benches. I think there were some of that in next to the Whirling in Rags.
Okay, but they didn't have dialogue interaction, right?
They might have.
Hmm.
I don't remember.
I think this is for another time, right? When maybe at night when there's a fire going and other people are around. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the other option. Okay, and I'm just gonna follow the buttons.
Yeah.
So I've moved south now, so we are south of the fishing village a little bit, and there's a button next to some bushes. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through.
Oh.
Okay, and interestingly enough, on the other side of the bushes, there is a man inside a pipe, and he just shouted for Abigail. And then there's another man sitting next to him.
Sounds like maybe there's a crime to be solved here.
Could be.
Also, Vincent, these pipes, are they like huge sewer pipes? Or are they like little Mario Brothers pipes that come out of the ground?
No, these were like concrete sewer pipes.
I understand, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think there's some loot in this not quite building.
Okay.
Good. Yes, more money. And another button. There's also construction stuff in here and paints, I think that's supposed to be. And
oh, maybe for the wall? Remember, we want to paint a wall.
Yeah, but we can't interact with them.
Yeah, okay.
There's just one more button next to some wooden planks and construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Okay. And then we can talk to a person. There's a person here, and then there's two buildings. And from here we can go a little bit to the northeast, towards the ocean, on like a sort of built path out of wood. And I think leads into the ocean. We'll have to see. But I'm just
a gangplank.
Yes.
No, I have no idea about
Sort of.
nautical terms.
And
a pier.
Yes, a pier. That's
yes.
the word. There's a person sitting here in front of the house. I'm just going to talk to them.
Yes. Whoa. Slightly crazy vibes.
A washerwoman. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
No, not crazy. Just kind of a little bit old and charming.
Yeah. She also opened her eyes, but I think that was clear through context. And we can say, if you can't see, then how did you know I was here?
Vincent, this sounds like this is my kind of conversation.
Yeah.
All right, Disco, let's have some disability representation. Actually, we had some before, the wheelchair lady.
Right. So let's see how she noticed us.
Yeah.
Telepathy.
I still have a golden ear. Come, come.
She beckons you towards her.
Also, you can kind of see through cataracts a little bit.
Yeah. And we can either lean forward, or we can say out loud, what if I don't want to? Or we can leave.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
This guy has been making more of an appearance recently.
Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah.
Well, we can say what he said. We are cops. We don't cause trouble, we take care of trouble. Or we can say number 2, we are cops. We are hell raisers. Click, click, bang, bang.
Like a regular bang bang cockatoo.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the option for the second playthrough, Vincent.
Uh-huh.
And this one we say no trouble. What he said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around
God.
here was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Is she referring to us specifically?
Exactly my question, Vincent. She might be,
Well,
but she can't actually be because, right? Wouldn't she have to be seeing us to identify us so precisely?
I guess she is seeing us well enough.
Maybe. Or, yeah.
Well, let's just ask
yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah.
The first option is, wait, I've been here before?
Thanks, game.
No, not you personally.
Dad.
I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Alright, that was 12 years ago?
Looks like it.
Okay.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place.
That's one
Somewhere
way to
more
put it.
quiet.
Uh-huh.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Hey, we get another 10 experience from conceptualization.
Nice, thanks.
And we can ask, what kind of an ill omen are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
Well, we have two options left. Both of them proceed. And the first one is, I am an ill omen, all right. Or we can say, if I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Which one do you prefer?
The second one.
Yeah, it's slightly less negative,
Mm-hmm.
so let's take it.
Maybe they are afraid.
And we ask, why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built.
Makes me really sad now to basically kick them out because that's part of the main quest. Or maybe not. Maybe not if we can do the red check.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like this fishing village is being characterized as very friendly
Mm-hmm.
and vulnerable.
Yeah. Just like she is.
Yes.
I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Well, the first option we can say is, where could someone stay around here? The second one is, what is in this village, fishing village? The third one, what's further down the coast?
All interesting. One sort of comes out of nowhere. Can you stay at a different place than in Guard's hellhole? Are there alternatives?
It may be.
Yeah, I wanna
there's
know.
also the fourth option.
Oh,
Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
yeah. Looks like we have a conversation on our hands, Vincent.
Mhm.
Start with number one.
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shop.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Her soapy thumb points to the building behind her. Isn't that the building? Oh no, never mind. I was thinking she was just talking about the two people. One of them killed the other one, but
Yeah, that shack. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's the same one. Even if though, then it was 12 years ago.
yeah, she probably cleaned it, right? And
Yeah.
we can ask, how much is it? Or we can say, don't know if I can afford another place to stay.
Let's say the second one, but she already said it's free, so whatever.
Yeah.
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Nice.
And we can say, wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me?
Okay.
Or there are other options, but let's go with wait.
Yeah.
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
Oh, that's very kind.
Yes.
And the first option we have is to say, I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. The second one is, there's this guard, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. Or I can say, okay, I'll take it. And
No, just mention guard.
That's exactly how we get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
Yeah.
And we have another wait option. Wait, why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like we do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
And we can ask one more time. I can just have the room?
Okay.
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
And we can say, number one, it would help me stay in touch with the proletariat. Or number two, we start by nodding, and then we say, this could be the first chapter of my rags to riches memoir.
Oh God.
The third one, now this is real Ravasholian hospitality. That guard must be half kipped or something. Must be half kipped. Kipped?
Must be half kipped. What does that mean?
I think kipped is a race.
What, as in
Or-
ancestry?
Yeah, or a race or a location or something not Ravasholian.
Oh, okay. A proper name.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I still don't quite understand. Yeah, okay. Is this from our racist theory?
Probably.
Is there another option?
Yeah, we can also say, unfortunately, that incremental development hasn't elevated this neighborhood yet. I see potential here. Or the last one, I don't need much. This sounds just fine.
The thing is, like, I don't want to take it. I want to keep staying in the shitty hotel room. How do you feel?
Yeah, me too.
Like, I mean, I say I hate guard, but I want to keep interacting with them to just, even if it just annoys the hell out of them. I don't know. I also feel this must have negative repercussions.
Yeah, like, I mean, this is not a neutral option, right? This is taking a position. Like, we accept a free room from somebody.
I guess. I feel like it's in the game in case you really can't pay guard. But is there an option here? I mean, is this binding, this accepting? They all feel like they accept.
Well, I have to say, there were options to accept them before, but all of them said take the key at the end. And this one
okay.
doesn't. So I think if we say, I don't need much, this sounds just fine. It's not committing to the...
Yeah, that's
taking
the
the
best
key.
one. Yeah, I agree.
An uncomplicated man. I take it that means you're interested.
And now we get to decide. We can either say, you got yourself a tenant. Or we can say, no, I don't want a free room. It's not proper.
Yeah, that one. I don't actually want it.
Suit yourself. But should you ever need shelter, remember old Isabel and her shack by the sea.
Oh, this is actually Isabel?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I didn't notice.
Me neither. It didn't say anywhere.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Now, let's hand her some papers that will damn her.
Well,
Man game. Yeah, little on the nose. That, yeah. It's a nice fisher woman who is so friendly, compassionate, and vulnerable. And now let's fuck her over.
I also like the idea of just taking the room and then basically taking the rest of the house too. It's quite drastic.
Well, there's more to talk about, right?
Yes, we can
Yeah.
ask, What is in this fishing village?
Sure.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap, a blank spot on the map, just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
Which is literally not true. I mean, we have a map and it has a name on there. It's marked.
As fishing village.
Yes,
That's not really a name.
but it's not a blank spot on the map.
Yeah. I don't feel
It's
like
a
she was being
location.
literal, though.
No, just saying. It's not true. She's lying to us. This is how it starts.
Right.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Who is that? Electro?
Conceptualization, once again. It's
Pornographically poor?
yeah.
It's a weird turn of phrase. Seems it seems like a voice slip in this game's writing,
hmm
in my opinion.
And I'm still amazed by how often this skill comes up since we've gained the 10 XP per conceptualization skill.
Well, yeah, it's that old thing, like confirmation bias.
Yeah, probably. But damn.
Let's go on. I want to hear about this woman.
We can say this place is pornographically poor. Or we can say there's got to be something here. Tell me. Or-
It makes sense when Harry says it as one of the ridiculous conversation options,
Yeah.
where he thinks he's being clever.
And I guess conceptualization is part of him, right?
I guess, yeah, that might be something that skill comes up with.
Well,
Okay, sorry, I interrupted you. What are the other options?
so number 1, the space is pornographically poor. Number 2, there's got to be something here. Tell me. Number 3, who else lives in this village? Number 4, is there a way to make a little money around here? Or number 5, all right, there's another topic I'd like to address.
Who lives here? Who else? I guess this is one of those cases where we take all the options.
Probably, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Who is she talking about? The drugs?
Drunks.
Oh, the drunks. Okay.
And-
People like us.
But yeah, we can ask, who? What drunks? Or we can say, I'm not really interested in town drunks, but
No.
thanks.
Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Okay, and we're back to the previous menu. So this place is pornographically poor.
Yeah,
there's got to
sure.
be-
Let's get it out of the way.
The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance.
The woman smiled cryptically.
Riddles. Fits with the general ambiance here.
Sometimes it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside this nameless nothing.
She's talking about our favorite subject.
Well, we can say, I'm lost too. Or we can say, I'd really rather go back to talking about the village.
I'm lost too.
Oh, it seems to be a common theme these days.
And we can say, I think I'm in the process of finding myself again. Or we can say, maybe I should stay lost. Just move here and disappear completely. Or the last option, I'd really rather go back to talking about the village.
No, number 1, process.
Isn't that what people always think when they are lost? Something I can do for you to find your way, officer?
We are back to the previous menu. So
Okay.
the next option would be, there's got to be something here.
Sure.
Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
She waves her hand southwest.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
Shivers?
Yes.
Nice.
And we ask, the pox, what's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
And we ask, what happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. This is a place of a lot of endings.
Yeah, a lot of forgetting. Well,
What a downer.
the next question is very important to us. Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Yeah. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Isabel?
For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
I think we got all of them.
Probably. With your looting skills.
Mm-hmm.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
I like how they now have a fictional explanation for why there is just money lying around.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, the same goes probably for the bottles, right?
No, because that's trash to some people, right? They just want to get rid of them.
But would you throw away like a wine bottle?
I mean, just leave it at the side of the road. Sure, go to Berlin. People do that all the time. There's a whole economy
Fair
based on
point.
collecting
Yeah,
them.
No, that's the issue, right? I don't see them because people collect them.
That's true. Yeah, but Berlin is extremely efficient.
Yeah.
Much more efficient than Martinez, apparently.
Well, now that we are here.
Oh yeah, we've come to clean up the place in every way.
Uh-huh. All right, there's another topic I'd like to address. That's the last option we have left.
All right.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Well, now we have to ask, what's further down the coast? Or we can ask about herself.
Further down.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
It's cursed.
We should investigate.
We're an expert in curses, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
That's inland?
Empathy.
Okay.
Well, we can say, I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on? Or we can say, what else is on down coast?
Oh, number one.
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night.
Across the sea.
For a moment, I thought it was us because we played music loud in our room. Maybe she's
Yeah.
hearing that, but it doesn't sound like it. Also, it would have stopped by now. From
Right.
across the street. So from the Pale, yes? Our favorite subject?
No, I think in the conversation with Joyce, we learned what's across the sea, right? There were some buildings, some
That was
high-rise
something. Yeah,
buildings?
I remember. I don't remember what it was, but there was something.
Yeah, me neither exactly. But let's see.
Maybe they want to build more of those here.
Yeah, could very well be.
Maybe. Yeah.
We continue.
And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Interesting. You could look into this ruckus if you have the time.
Another crime to solve.
Mm-hmm.
Another mystery to uncover.
Oh, yeah.
Lieutenant Harry's on the case.
Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A
Perhaps.
Russalka or a half-demonic Apsara singing.
This is Inland Empire.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was even challenging success.
Nice. Still my favorite skill.
Yeah, we chose wisely at the
Yeah.
start. Well, we still have the question about what else is on Down Coast.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
And we can ask, which is it then? Apartments or electrical plant? Or we can ask, anything else of note?
It seems like you would be able to distinguish those two.
Yeah.
So let's ask.
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war.
Wait.
I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
What?
Could that be the nuclear power plant that the pawnbroker helped clean up?
Oh.
Right? Because she's not sure what kind of power plant it is. Also, it's no longer running.
Ah, yeah.
And yeah, I'd love to take a look at that. Everything about this church draws me in.
Mm-hmm.
So much to do in this game.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, one last question to ask. Anything else of note?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
And we can ask, who would want to come to a fish market here?
It's a
Or
bit mean.
we can ask, that's it? There's got to be more along the coast.
It's mean, but ask it.
No one. That's why it's closed.
Sure.
It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves us with, that's it? There's got to be more along the coast.
All right.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash.
All right.
And now I'm wondering, is there an alternative for getting the two signatures? To just presenting Everett this other place that he could get
Oh.
to buy?
Yeah, what is that other place? I mean, the place Everett wants to build is just like half on the water. It's like in a plot that is not currently being used by anything, right?
Guess so, yeah.
Because I was thinking, oh, is that the abandoned building? Is that what Everett wants to demolish and rebuild, maybe?
Yeah, it could also be.
But then maybe going there will reveal something that, you know, sheds new light on everything. So that's definitely on the table, going there and investigating, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, there's more. We still have to break the news to this lady.
Yeah, well, we start by saying, tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you? Who exactly are you here?
All right.
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Frotor Harrier Dubois.
We know now.
Or we can also say, my name is Raphael Ambrosius Gusto.
No, that joke's gone.
Or we can say, I lost my name.
Number 1.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
That's true.
Yeah, and that's that. And now we have a new option to say, I was asked to get your signature. Hand her the envelope. Do we want to do that now?
Is that binding? That's the old problem, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
I would assume so. There's at least a quite a big risk that it's binding.
yeah, let's not do it yet.
Okay, in that case, we're done with her.
Crap. Let's find out more first. There is another person that we're supposed to get the signature from.
Right.
Who would that be?
And there's
I
also
forget.
there's loot. Give me loot.
Oh, the drunk money?
Money. Wahaha. I'm looking at her house right here. I think that's the shack. It's locked tight. Makes sense. And there's a window at the same place. You can't see into the house from this angle. Okay. And then there's an other building next to her.
Does that look inhabited? Is that something we can go into?
We can certainly interact with the door. And there's also a thought we gained. Oh. Inside you hear the cozy sounds of some kind of heater sputtering.
Do you know what I hear, Vincent?
What?
I hear that this house will be explored in the next episode. That was a very ham-fisted segue into.
Yeah, you're doing great.
So
You're doing great.
I was looking for something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, okay. I think that's it, and we're conflicted, right? What we're actually going to do. So maybe it's good to take a break and think about it.
Yeah.
Because I also don't know if I just want to forge that thing. That also seems very binding.
Yeah.
Because then you write on the paper and it's like full, and yeah, you can't really back down from that, right?
I would really rather have an option where everybody is kind of happy, like a compromise, not just.
Do you think that's the kind of game? I know what you mean, but do you think this game will provide that? Where we investigate and we find out, hey, look, you can totally like give houses to your workers here just by taking care of the drunks or whatever.
I mean, not like that, but I could imagine a version where our investigation skill is rewarded at the end by having an option that's not quite as bad as
Yeah,
two.
at the very least, I think there should be a third option,
Yeah.
right? That does seem possible.
Uh-huh.
So more investigating will be done. Thank you, Vincent, for reading to me so wonderfully and playing this game with me.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you, dear viewer, for watching us. You can follow us on Twitter at @Makes_play. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and please comment even if you do not. We always enjoy hearing from you guys. Anyway, thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.